Hello, this is GoAir35. Welcome to one of my video tutorials. We're going to have a look at something called GoConnect today. GoConnect is a facility for online flying, which is the next level up from just going on GameSpy and messing around on there, and takes you away from the idiots who spawn on the runway and just fly around and try and crash into you. This is more for seasoned pilots or pilots who are in training and want to take their flying up to the next level. GoConnect is run by the guys at goairuk.co.uk. They are happy to take you on, train you up, get your flying up to a high standard, and then have you flying for their virtual airline, where you actually take charter flights, and you're rated and paid in virtual dollars, and it makes it a more enjoyable game playing experience for everybody. Now, if you want to play in multiplayer and you want to connect to GoConnect, you need to follow what I'm about to do and follow it to the letter as well. So let's start. First of all, we need to go to www.fly-goconnect.com. And it brings you to the GoConnect webpage. Okay, you then go to this tab here that says Pilots. You need to register and get what they call a CID code. So click on Pilots, enter your name, your full name, your email address and a password, and whatever password you put in here will be your GoConnect online flying password, so you must remember what password you put in there. I've already done this. What happens is once you've put that information in and click on register, it will give you you'll get an email and it'll have your CID number, and you need to make a note of that CID number. So click back, and the next thing we do is click on the Connect tab. We need to download three things in order for this to work with your Microsoft Flight Simulator X. The first thing you need to do is download FS Copilot. Do you want to run it or save it? Well, we'll run it. And FS Copilot will begin to install. FS Copilot needs to be installed first. There's another thing to install after it, but this is do everything in the order that I'm doing it. You don't need to change anything at all in these boxes. Just keep clicking on Next. And it will install the appropriate version for your version of Windows. Okay, once it says completed, we can click on Next and click Close to exit. So that's done. Next, we need to go to FS In, which is the next one, and run that. These are applications that allow your copy of FSX to talk to the server, GoConnect server. So we're going to click Next. I agree. Again, just keep clicking Next. You don't want to enter your call sign. Don't do anything. Just click Cancel, 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 Install. You don't need to put anything in these boxes at the moment. We're going to do all that later. And that's completed. Click Next, click Close. Open a new tab. So they're the first two things that you need to install. FS Copilot first, install that, and then FS In, install that. Must do it in that order. On a new tab, we now need to install TeamSpeak 2. Now TeamSpeak 2 is a online communication system which will allow us to speak to various air traffic controllers. Gives you a lot better quality of sound than the standard communications that you get in things like the GameSpy multiplayer and stuff. They're all a bit crackly. TeamSpeak is very clear and it's accurate as well. So TeamSpeak 2 into Google. And if you look here, TeamSpeak 2, this one says TeamSpeak 2 and TeamSpeak 3 servers in England, forget that. TeamSpeak 2 is the one you want, teamspeak.com. Go to Downloads and TeamSpeak 2. Not TeamSpeak 3, that's something different, so TeamSpeak 2. And if you're using Windows, it's the first one. It's the TeamSpeak client. And click on Download. Click I agree, click Submit, no thanks, just want to go to download. And click run. This one's on TeamSpeak 2, just continue, yes, next, I accept, next, 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 install. Needs the codecs for TeamSpeak, codecs on its open, and we'll do nothing, just click next, next, and finish. And finish. Now it will launch TeamSpeak 2, but we can close that for now. Right, so that's everything done on there. So we now need to go into, we need to open our Microsoft Flight Simulator X. And we're just going to go to free flight, put anything else you want in here, but you're best starting on the ground. Let's have a look. Big Cessna. I'll tell you what, we'll have a 737-800. Okay. We'll go to Birmingham. And we're going to go to Gate 15. I'll just reset the time and fly now. So you're just going in as if it was a normal free flight, not multiplayer, just a free flight. There we go, so we're now on the ground at Birmingham. If you go to the add-ons tab up at the top, if you can't see this, press Alt and it will appear for you. And it's, you've now got this thing that says FS Copilot here, which is brilliant. This is what we want. And we need to go to In Control Panel and click. It says a new version of FS In is available. Forget that, just close it. It will always pop that up. And you have to wait for a moment now while FS In has a look at all the different aircraft that you've got and sets them up. Okay, so now you've got your control panel up, and we're going to go to this button here which says Set. This panel here is what we use to communicate now with the GoConnect server. Once you've opened this panel every time you fly, then you're actually logged into GoConnect, but we need to set a few things up first, so click on Set. And you have some a tree here with various bits and pieces. First thing we click on under General is Basic, and we'll put our call sign in. For me that would be Gav35, GoAir35. User info, Matt Hardy, that's me, not the wrestler, and our home airport, EGBB. And we'll leave that to FR and FS, so we're just going to leave those alone. That's everything that you need to do in general. Network. Click on Net 2. Rather than VATSIM, you just want to click on Net 2, and we're going to call Net 2. That's the one we're going to use for our GoConnect connection. The ID that you're going to put in is the CID that was emailed to you when you registered on the GoConnect website. So for me that would be 855693, and then my password, which was the password that you also registered with. Your net specific call sign is how you want to be seen, so that's GAV35 for me, GoAir35, and we're going to call the net label, in other words how it's going to appear, we're going to call it GoConnect. Now then, this is important, you must do this verbatim as I'm putting it in now, so www.fly-goconnect.com. Make sure that's in exactly like that, fly-goconnect.com. Under voice you need to select TSVA mode. This allows us to use TeamSpeak for our radio communications. TSVA mode URL, we need to put in again exactly teamspeak://46.32.2235.45:8767. Make sure you put that in exactly as I've put it in there. Unicom channel, we're just going to put in capital letters Unicom. Unicom frequency we're going to leave at 122.80. And that's everything that we need to do. We can now close this window. To make sure that it's all working properly, where you see it says here GoConnect, the little button next to it, that's what we're going to click on to connect to GoConnect. If we've done it properly, we get a message saying welcome to GoConnect, and there's a flashing chat box message there. Click on that and it says welcome to GoConnect. So we're now connected to the GoConnect server. Okay, we're not going to do anything else here for the moment. We're just going to close down FSIN and close down Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. We also installed TeamSpeak, if you remember. We just need to set up a few things on the TeamSpeak side of it as well. So let's open TeamSpeak 2. And up at the top it says connection. Click on that and click on connect. Now I've already got these filled in here. You need to click on local address book, and then here on the right hand side you need to enter the following information. On label, select GoConnect. The server address is 46.32.235.45 and your nickname that you want to appear on GoConnect has. Leave the allow server to assign nickname unchecked, and anonymous needs to be checked. Server password needs to be left blank, and auto reconnect needs to be checked. And you can click connect.
Link engaged.
And you can see now, once we've done that and connected for the first time, every time we're going to the control panel within Microsoft Flight Simulator, this will automatically load up for you. Now, before you do anything else, you need to select what button you're going to press in order to speak, your push to talk button, and you do that in the settings, sound input and output settings, push to talk, click on set and click on the button that you want to use. I use caps lock, so if you click set, it asks you to press a key, the key that you want to use. I press caps lock and it registers caps lock as my push to talk. And we can close that, and we can close TeamSpeak.
Link disengaged.
And there we are. We're now all set up to fly on GoConnect. So let's just test everything. Open up Microsoft Flight Simulator again. Any old plane will do. Airport, EGBB. Again, must stress the importance. Don't start on the runway, start at a gate. Click on fly now. So, in a free flight, there's no other air traffic around you. Oh, that's something I'll talk about actually in a minute, but we'll do that afterwards. So, we're in free flight, go to add-ons, FS Copilot, and we launch the in-control panel. Ignore the new version of FSIN. And to connect to GoConnect, we can click on the button next to GoConnect. And we're connected, there you go. So here we are, we're connected, and because we set TeamSpeak up to be our program that we use for communicating with the control tower and everything else, it should automatically fire up as soon as you start moving channels around. So if we open our radio stack, at the moment I know for certain that there isn't anybody on any of the control towers, so even if I was to switch to a control tower frequency, it wouldn't fire up TeamSpeak at this moment in time because there's nobody there. However, there is something called a Unicom channel, which is the general chat channel, and the frequency for that is 122.80. So if we switch to that now, you'll hear as soon as we do so, just with the Unicom channel, when we switch to it, it'll fire up TeamSpeak and you'll hear it say it's connected. So here we go.
Link engaged.
So there you go, it's telling us that it's now connected to TeamSpeak, and you can see all the different towers here, and if there was somebody on one of the towers, it would tell you, there'd be a marker telling you who's on at those towers, and if you switch to any of those frequency, and somebody's talking to me now, so let's have a quick chat with him. Yeah, this is GoAir35. State your message, sorry.
GoAir34, how you doing?
Hi, GoAir34. This is GoAir35. I'm currently doing a tutorial for connecting to GoConnect. Thank you very much for responding.
Good, good. Sounds good. Just took off from Birmingham IFR to Los Angeles with the A380.
Very nice. I'm going to be doing a flight later on this evening. Can you just give me a radio check? How are you receiving me?
Receiving you 5 for 5.
5 for 5. Thank you very much. GoAir35 clear.
GoAir34 out.
Link disengaged.
As soon as we've come off the radio frequency, it tells us that link has been disengaged. So as you can see, it's nice and clear. TeamSpeak's working, and on the Unicom channel to 122.122.80, that's where you generally will switch to if there's no ATCs on. I did say that I was going to come back and talk about this. When you need to go into your settings when you first start up Microsoft Flight Simulator X, and turn down virtual aircraft to 0 and various other things, because you only want to be flying with real people in this environment. You don't want any virtual aircraft flying around with you. And other than that, that's it. That's everything you need to know about getting set up on GoConnect. So hope it's been useful. If you've got any questions, come and have a word with me, leave some comments on the channel, or go to goairuk.co.uk or to the GoConnect website, and you can ask your questions there as well. So GoAir35 signing out. Thank you very much.